And welcome to the Price of Fame
Where we talk about fashion, art, music,
and entertainment.
I'm Savage Rogers.
I'm Mike Vegas,
We got the Queen Isis on the boards.
the beautiful Queen Isis.
Hi.
Yes, man.
Hi.
How you doing, Ice?
Hey, I'm
What's
good.
going on? How was your day today?
My day was good. I had
Yo,
up?
forget about the day. How was your New Year's?
my New Year's was good.
Yeah?
I spent it with my mom in the crib. We
Yeah.
cleaned up, just did our New Year's cleaning. We cooked, listened to some music, just me and my mama.
Yeah, you got any New Year's resolutions you trying to achieve this year?
Just staying focused.
Yeah.
That's it. Just staying focused, just knocking these goals out the way.
Okay.
And that's about it. Just my happiness. Just put my happiness in myself first. That's it.
That's a good thing, man. I mean, that's a good thing. People tend to hold on to things that happened in the past and not lead to the future.
I used to be that person.
Yeah?
I used to hold grudges and, hold on to things and keep them inside and
Yeah.
just, now I'm letting things out, just expressing myself more,
Yeah. You know what's crazy? It's like a lot of people hold on to issues that may have bothered them in the past with people, and the people that you're mad at, they don't even know you're mad.
Yeah.
They're like they're not even concerned. They don't have a clue of what's going on in your life, but you're harboring all of that
Right, it's true.
anger in you towards them, and you're ruining your life.
Yeah.
You're ruining your relationship. You're ruining your financial life because you can't focus. You know what I'm saying? Your health, because you're constantly, dwelling on
Overthinking
what you
and
did and what he did to
stressing
me, and
yourself
he didn't
out.
treat me right or she didn't treat me right.
That used to be me.
It's crazy, man.
For real, but
Mental health is a
free
real
yourself.
big thing, huh?
so you only you could free yourself.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
Only nobody else, no matter how many people you try to talk to or anything like that, only you can make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
So, on the road.
What's up with you, man? How was your New Year?
It's all right. Same old things.
Oh, just the same old thing, huh?
Yeah. I don't do resolutions.
Oh, no?
So that's a waste of time.
You think so?
Yeah. I just wake up every day and try to live it to the fullest.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like
think I'm
that.
gonna take that next time you ask me a
Even
question.
like a lot of birthday stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, "Oh, you ain't doing this on your birthday. You ain't doing this for New Year's. You ain't doing this for this holiday."
Mhm.
And I'm like, I do this every day. Like
Yeah.
every day, I wake up and try to make it like a good day or a special day. I
Yeah.
do what I want to do within that day.
Yeah.
You know, so
That makes
so
sense.
I never do people always ask like, "Oh, I'm doing this for New Year's. I'm doing the resolution. I'm gonna lift weights every day." You know what I mean?
That's
I
right.
ain't
Yeah.
gonna drink. I'm gonna drink water every day.
Yeah.
It's always something,
Yeah.
You kind of set yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
You can just wake up every morning and just
Right.
live
Every
your
day
life
is
the-
every day is really a new year.
Right, live your life the best
That's
way
true.
you
To
can
you.
for
Yeah,
that
you can
24
start all over the next
All
day.
over, for
Yeah.
real.
The next
It's a
day.
new chapter.
Wake up,
It's a
live
new
that
you.
24 all
Yeah.
the way into the fullest.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's how I try.
Whenever, like my father, he don't even say like New Year. He be like Happy New You. He don't say Happy New Year's.
That's different.
He never say, "Oh, Happy New Year." He's like, "What are you celebrating the year for? Celebrate you." Like
Yeah.
that's my father.
I like that. I'm gonna have to steal that one. I'm gonna have to steal that one.
Happy New Year. I can show you the text right now. When I said Happy New Year, Daddy, he said Happy New You.
Ooh,
He didn't even say Happy New Year. He said Happy New You.
I like that.
Yeah, you drive yourself crazy trying to
Yeah, trying to
live
fulfill
up to
the world.
expectations or whatever.
It's about what you want. Like what's missing from you.
But I think every year at the end of the year, I feel like resolutions. I really don't really do them too much, but I do try to reflect on things I
Self-reflect.
could have done
Right.
better that I did last year, or habits, or
Right.
whatever I did. I'm like, yo, listen, I gotta change things up because last year was a cool year, but I know I could do better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
So
always wondered though why everybody based that on a yearly basis. Like, why do you
I
look
think-
back and be like, oh, but this is what
It's
I
like
did
the
for
top
this
of the
year.
mountain, though. For
Because
us,
it's like-
for people, it's like the top of the mountain. Like January 1st,
Yeah.
the new year. It's like the top of the mountain.
so
no,
why
even
not
if you was
clean house, do whatever you gotta
yeah.
So
do.
why not January
So that's really what it's
1st,
for people.
February 1st, March 1st.
Uh,
Why not every month if that's the case? Why not
so
every
you're
week?
gonna clean house every. Sometimes it takes time to realize that you're not doing something right,
Right. But it
or
doesn't
you're
have-
dealing with the wrong person,
right, but
or
it doesn't have
you
to
know.
be at the end of every year.
It doesn't have to be that in every
Right.
year.
But that's what people tend to do.
That's
People tend
true.
to be like,
That's
oh,
true.
the year's over. Let
That's
me
true.
reflect on my whole year.
Yeah.
No, reflect on the 6 weeks you made all these bad mistakes and switch that around.
That's true. You could
I
do it
learned
that
that
way.
from therapy.
Ah.
Go to
And
therapy.
I
That's
took 4
good.
years of psych, but the 4 years of psych didn't teach me that.
How long did you take
My
therapy?
actually hit me with that.
How long did you take therapy? You go to therapy?
A few months.
A few months. What happened?
Yeah.
Why
What
did you
was your
stop?
reason?
No, I didn't stop. I mean, I've been too busy to actually hit it lately.
Oh,
But but I gotta get back. It keeps you grounded, like you know what I mean. Like I said, even though I took 4 years of psych, you can be a psychologist, a therapist, a psychologist. You still need someone you need to talk to.
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah,
or, you know,
yeah.
from traumas you might not even know you have from the past.
That's true.
It might be
That's
stuff
so
you
true.
don't even know it's a trauma, and then till you start talking about it,
You start crying.
and then you're like,
Tell me
like,
about
I
it.
don't even, you know.
Yeah,
And
Feeling.
you need to a professional to help you figure that out sometime.
yeah.
Give me your therapist number.
I think I think a lot of people when they get in relationships, they're so scarred from the last relationship,
100%.
or they're scarred from issues they had with their parents or their father or whatever the case may be. I'm speaking about women right now, but men also, but I'm speaking about women. And they always say, I never heard a man, and I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, I never heard a man say, well, I know how women think because women do this and women do that. I've always heard women say, well, I know how men, because the last one I was, he did this and he did that. I know. That's how y'all think. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not the last guy. I could never be the last guy. I'm only who I am. Huh?
You kind of get generalized. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're scarred from the last relationship,
Right.
and they assume that you're going to be the same way.
Right, so you're gonna get treated that way. out the
yeah,
gate.
yeah. And then they carry it with them, and sometimes you might need to speak to somebody to have you somewhat decompress
Right.
to get that whole idea out your head, and start fresh.
Right.
But I've heard men say that, like they think they know women and they know how they think and this and that. You never heard a man say
In a
that?
dismissive way, or they trying to, oh, I know how women think because they're trying to get in their drawers.
You said in a dismissive way. Or,
Yeah, like when a woman tells you, "Oh, I know how that's what I'm talking about because all men do that," and that's what I'm, they say it with the like, they don't say it in a complimentary way. They're saying it like, I know because you probably did something that reminded her of what the last guy or the guy before that did, and you didn't even. It wasn't nothing that
Or
you,
the guy before that.
Huh?
The one before that.
yeah.
Or the one before that.
And they keep carrying that with them, And I'm just, I never really, just being around guys, I never really heard a guy say, oh, nah, I know how women, they're not, I never heard them say that,
Yeah, no one ever wrote a movie with think like a woman,
Ah,
think like a man.
I mean, look, it all boils down to you learning how to let go of your issues, man. Let go of the things, and it's not even talking about relationships. You could have been growing up in a household of 3 girls, and you're one of the 3, and it's only 3 girls, and you felt like you were overshadowed by one of the other girls, that you didn't get enough attention. Your father didn't love you enough, or your mother, she played a favorite or whatever. Now that you're an adult, you carry that with you. And now you want more attention and more attention and more attention, and you just don't know how to let it go.
Like more and more issues.
Yeah,
Causing more and more issues.
yeah, and that's causing more issues.
Right.
So I mean, I think everybody should at least talk to somebody,
No,
a
for
therapist, as far as a therapist.
sure. Right, for sure. I'm saying, I mean, you don't want to go talk to your cousin that don't know nothing.
Oh,
about
nah,
it.
man.
Or
Or
your
that's going somebody
girlfriend
that's going to
or,
tell everybody else what you said.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
Or
no,
just give you some horrible advice that you know what I mean. That a lot of times, a lot of people take advice that people say that's close to them to heart.
oh yeah,
Try to, that person might not even
Oh
live
man.
up to that advice, or they might not even do what they're telling you to do.
Yeah.
But they'll give you that advice like, oh, if I was you, I would do this, 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 and the third.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they was in that same situation, they wouldn't do that. So it's better to talk to, a professional, someone who
Sometimes
has
it's just
nothing
good
to do
to
with
have
any
somebody
of the
to
situations.
just listen. You don't
Yeah.
even need to say anything. Sometimes, people just harbor stuff inside. Like, I just need to get it out. I don't even, sometimes people know what to do, but they don't, just, it's just hard talking about it with just any old body. So they just want to get it out. Like,
But it's so scary. It not even scary, but it's like people like just say for instance, I'm talking to someone, and they're telling me, because one time I was speaking to a friend of mine, and I was saying, listen, I brought her with me to a location, and everything was cool. She was, she was in she was in the dumps or whatever, and we were hanging out the whole entire day, and she was just talking about how everybody was against her. And I said, well, listen, what, you ever thought about this? She said, I didn't ask you for, So I backed up.
Right. So I just want to talk. I don't want your advice.
Yeah.
No, but I'm like, I said, all right, no problem.
Right, right.
I said, all right, cool. Last time I
easier for
spoke to her.
me.
Huh?
You said that was the last time you spoke
Yeah,
to
it
her?
wasn't nothing like I intended. She, it was just the last time I spoke to her again. But,
It's crazy, but people take like mental health lightly. You know what I mean? Like they laugh at it.
mhm.
Like we see like Kanye on TV, and we
Yeah.
laugh and be like, "Oh, he's crazy." Like you know what I mean? Like and it just becomes like a joke.
You think he going through mental issues? I don't think so.
I believe he did.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah, I believe.
I don't think
he
he's going through mental
I
health.
believe in my educated opinion.
You see, they go to
He's
college
had,
again.
Yo.
They go to
he's
college
had-
again.
He's had mental issues for a long time. Like and now it's just kind of, and then when you get older, sometimes it gets worse. The chemical
feel like
imbalance in your brain
Kanye-
gets worse.
I feel like
Cat Williams, I'm not saying that Cat Williams is crazy. Cat, I'm not saying you're crazy, but people think that he's bugging out. So they're like, they're laughing at it like, oh, Cat Williams just crazy. Like, there's something wrong with him mentally.
This man got 7 kids or something like that. 10 kids. 10 kids.
10.
7 adopted.
Right.
who?
That man's
Cat?
far from
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That boy far from crazy.
Right, but it's crazy. Like that's what people do. Even in Hollywood, like no one thinks about like, oh, like should I be helping the person out? They're like laughing at the person or putting the person down or whatever the case may be.
But that's just life, right? Isn't that life?
These people actually have real mental issues. So yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that's just life.
I think
Everyone's kind of out for themselves.
people in Hollywood, just the entertainment business period, sometimes people want something so bad that when they get it, they don't really want what comes with it.
Right. Kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I definitely
Like,
understand.
you sold your soul to get in.
Right.
Some people.
So just so you guys.
And I'm not literally meaning selling your soul.
No, when you see me up here with the dress on, dressing like a woman, I had a long skirt on. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the diamond choker on or whatever the case. My nails gonna be painted. Just know, I'm gonna get rich after that. That's it. Just know I cross over. The price of fame is really gonna be bubbling after that.
I mean, more power to you, brother.
Just messing with it.
Hey, man, listen, you're still gonna be my boy, man.
I really don't feel like anything is wrong with Kanye. I feel like in the beginning, when he first came out, he was pretending, and now he's just tired of pretending, and he's just being himself.
So I really think this man don't have no mental issues.
I just don't think. I don't think. I think that he don't know. He doesn't have a filter.
that's
No,
what it is. He don't care. He
Yeah,
just doesn't
and
care.
There's no filter.
Someone who's not filtered like that has mental issues.
And that's not true.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not
See?
true.
This,
That's not
this
true.
man has mental issues.
Because he doesn't have a filter.
It's more than just not having a filter.
Sometimes, look, it's called etiquette, man. Sometimes some things are just not worth hearing, or not worth being said. You don't have to say everything that's on your mind all the time.
all the time, right?
Because it's just on your mind.
Right, and then a lot of people that do that is because they have mental issues.
Nah,
They're
just
like
because
bipolar.
they don't have a
They're
filter.
tired. Some of them are just tired,
Yeah.
of keeping it
See,
inside.
that's what's wrong with us in the black community.
No,
That
Bro.
we don't think
we were just talking about mental health. We have
that
to let
anyone
things
has
out and
mental
let things
issues.
go.
I
So
just said celebrities like we laugh at celebrities. We don't think they have mental issues. Y'all like, it's nothing wrong with Kanye.
I don't think it's anything wrong with Kanye. I feel like he just doesn't have a filter.
Kanye would love you. He would be real mad at me for saying
I don't think,
that
I'm not a Kanye fan like that, but I don't think there's anything wrong with
Well,
Kanye.
you ain't his fan because of what he did to you at Nike Town after you was kicking it with him and listening to his album with him, and y'all hung out, and you're like, oh, this Kanye's my man, and then you see him at Nike Town, and he's like, hit you with the and keep it moving. So that's why that's why you ain't too keen of Kanye. But
You keep bringing up stuff. I ain't gonna be too keen of you.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I don't want you to do that.
You see this guy, man?
I don't want you to do that. You know.
The hat. I think it's the hat.
Yeah, right. Yo, bro.
Throwing
Man.
shade.
I mean, look. If you did something that you really didn't want to do,
Okay.
you wanted fame,
Okay.
you wanted fortune,
Right.
and now you got it.
Right.
But then back here, that eats you up. Your conscience, man. Not too many people could live with that. Not too many people could live with
I
the
have to do
guilty
something to get
conscience.
the fame. Is that what you're saying? What are you saying?
whatever it may. You compromise your integrity, your
Okay.
morality,
Right.
whatever you did. You weren't with that.
Right.
You
It
didn't really
drives
want to
me
do
crazy.
that,
Yeah.
and it can drive some people crazy.
Yeah. Hollywood's a dangerous place.
You know what I'm saying? You really didn't want to do that. And it's like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? That's not even me.
Right.
And it wasn't you, but you wanted it so bad, and they enticed you with the fame and the fortune and the materialistic things that come with that,
Right.
and then you did it
So you did something strange for a
little piece of change.
yeah.
Yeah, yo, they do that. I mean, I'm not saying everyone, because everyone didn't do that.
Right.
But I'm saying a lot of people, they do that. And then the pressure. Do you know what it is to have that much money and to have that many people needing you?
No, it's true.
The pressure can crack a skull open.
It's true. It's a lot of pressure.
And I'm not
everyone
talking about
wants
the
something
job.
from you.
Yes.
Like it's,
You
it's a
can't
lot.
trust nobody.
Right.
Once you make it, you can't trust anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Right.
better have, if you don't have a tight circle around you, people that's going to keep you grounded, you're going to be in a
What-
bad space,
What
man.
Biggie say?
Yeah, more money, more problems.
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah,
Properly gassed up, hooded and masked up.
yeah,
She'll be waiting in the bushes to light your ass up.
yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
when can you trust somebody?
I don't know. That's why I say, yo,
Right.
you need to get a solid girl for as far as a man. Get a solid woman, and that's about it, man. Your mama, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think one good
If your
person.
if your mother's solid and she ain't on drugs or whatever like that, get somebody solid.
Thank you for being solid, mama. Thank you, mama.
And the
Yeah,
people
mama.
and the people that were with you before you had the money.
Yeah.
Right. The
Because they
people
always
that
gonna keep you in check. anyway.
yes, the people
Any-
that loved you when you ain't have
When you ain't have a dime, when you were
ain't have a
struggling and
dime,
they
when you was
supported you.
struggling and they was with
They was
you, those
supporting
the
you.
people
Right.
You know,
bring with you and
you was going
trust.
to an audition and they drove you to the audition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I'll wait outside, man. Go ahead, do your audition.
Right.
Those people,
You
the
gotta
people
keep
that
those around.
support you.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
know
truth.
who's genuine and who's not.
know
You gotta
who's
keep Tony
genuine and
Yayo
who's
around.
not.
Yeah.
50, you keep Tony.
Yo,
Yeah, that's why
a
Yayo
lot of
been
people
keeping
don't like
obedient.
Tony Yayo,
But he's been
but
obedient.
Tony Yayo is a loyal dude, and,
Yeah.
and I would be the same way.
Yeah, he's
people
been around
people
us.
hate on Yayo because he's so loyal to 50, but I'm like, what's the problem? What's
right.
the problem?
They don't have no problems. No
That
beef.
man
Like,
made me a millionaire as soon as I walked out of jail.
Right. True.
You didn't. Where were
I
you?
was with him before
Right.
that.
Where were you? Yeah, I was with him before that. We struggled before that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? When I got out, he made me a millionaire. I've been around the world about 3, 4, 5 times. Come on.
right.
Where were you at?
Right.
None of you were around. So I'm just saying people make choices and decisions and then
Can't live with it.
they don't know how to live with it. They can't live with it.
Right.
You know, and it's people that you can't trust. That you just like, they're telling you, yeah, you the man, you this, you that. And as soon as that money's gone, they're gone.
Yeah. That even leads to like what do you think about like actors that take certain roles and they get like so deep in their roles? Do you
Yeah.
feel like they say it's a thing where you get stuck in the role? Do you feel like that happens? Like it kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, Denzel said he did that one time.
Yeah.
Jim
Will Smith.
Carrey.
Where Will Smith said it.
Will Smith,
definitely.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
It's a lot of actors who can get caught up in that character.
Me, I believe that Tupac was Bishop until the end.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I believe Tupac.
I heard that. I
never
heard that
changed
plenty
from
of
Bishop.
times. People say that.
I believe
I
that
heard that.
even though he was Tupac and it was Thug Life, that Tupac seemed like Bishop to me till the end. That character.
Why couldn't Bishop be Tupac?
I
Ever
guess
thought
he
about
could have
that?
been, but from what we seen from Tupac before that, he wasn't like that before. I'm just saying from what he showed us. I don't know Tupac. I didn't grow up with Tupac. I wasn't in Baltimore. I wasn't in Harlem with him. I wasn't in Oakland when he moved to Oakland.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but all I know is what I saw before that. He was dancing with Digital Underground. He was
Yeah.
like, you know.
What that? When did he get that Thug Life tattoo?
Mm-hmm.
Was that before or after the movie?
No, after the movie.
After
That was
the movie.
after the movie.
That movie was
oh wow.
early
So
90s.
maybe
But sometimes people suppress the person that they are
Sometimes
to
But so
fit in this
so did
situation.
Bishop bring Tupac out.
I don't know. I mean, I never thought about that until you just said that.
I feel like he was Bishop to the end.
It's a different observation.
Yeah, I mean, people that seen Juice. I mean, if you can go back and look at Juice, you know, to me,
Yeah.
that's how I feel like he was a version of Bishop to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did y'all
Yeah.
see The Color Purple yet? Because I feel like Taraji is really shook right now. She's not playing about her money.
Sugar Avery.
She's
Yo.
not playing
Is
about
that
her
the character
money
she
right
played
now.
You know what's crazy? I got mixed messages with that with Taraji and the way she came out. I mean, I understand what she's saying, and I had a debate a few times, about this, but it's like you'll never ever hear me complain about something. Maybe when I was younger and I didn't know any better,
Right.
but I feel like if you're in a situation and you don't like the situation,
Don't accept.
you don't. No, because at the moment you accepted it. But if once you accept it, don't
That's
talk
it.
about it later on.
Right.
Don't complain about it later on.
Right. Matter of
Do
fact,
what
that
you
happened
gotta
too
do.
With Friday.
But what
Everybody
if she was
complaining in
told-
Friday about the amount of money they got from the movie Friday, but you signed on for that amount of money. You knew how much you were getting paid.
What
so
if she
now-
was told something different though? What if her and Oprah had a little talk on the side? Cause did y'all see the video?
Contracts don't talk.
Right, 100%. They don't talk.
Contracts
You sign
don't
that
talk.
contract, It is what it is.
They send the contracts to your lawyer, your agent. Everything was spoken about. You agreed. Actually, you said that you almost didn't do the show, the movie, and then they came back with a better offer, and you took the offer. So that has nothing to do with anybody in public.
That's true.
To me, that has nothing to do with anybody in public.
Right.
You're doing a movie. You accepted the terms. You do the movie.
Right.
Now, if you feel like, yo, you know what, they're shortchanging me. I feel like I'm worth more.
Right.
Okay, but you accepted it. I understand Taraji. I understand where she's coming from.
Right.
But
She
I
has
don't.
to- guess
I
you have
don't.
to make money. You know.
Yeah, but
you have to.
but
make
if
money,
you
but
believe in yourself that much, do your own movie.
produce it yourself.
Yeah, produce it yourself. Get a director. I'm pretty sure a director would love, an upcoming director would love to do a movie with you.
Right.
And you're Taraji P. Henson.
And Taraji,
You're no joke.
y'all looking for anybody? I'm your girl. Okay?
I'm just saying, she could play the main character, whatever the case may be. If you believe in yourself that much, put your money where your mouth is, and put that movie out. It may only come on Netflix, but listen, that's a start.
Probably hit
Nah, no
Tubi.
Tubi. She's bigger than
Tubi is-
Tubi.
What?
Don't ever disrespect Taraji with Tubi,
No, I'm
bro.
not disrespecting her, but Tubi got some stuff on there. You be on Tubi?
No, I don't watch that.
Oh, yo,
But guess what, Tubi, if you wanna
I'm gonna
pick
text
up-
y'all later with some stuff.
Nah,
you need to watch.
I seen. Nah, I'm,
Bro,
Tubi,
I
if
would
you wanna
never
pick up the
tell
price
you
of
nothing
fame, we with
wrong,
it.
bro.
Let
I'm
us know.
telling
Send
you,
us some paperwork over
Tubi
Tubi.
got some
We'll
good
see
views
what
here
it
and
is.
there, but okay.
you hit it straight. Yo, okay, listen.
Anyway,
But even with Monique, right? So people were saying like Monique was crazy.
She's
She
not.
spoke out.
She's
Monique
not
is not
crazy, but
crazy.
she doesn't have a filter.
see, Monique is like a Cat Williams. Stop playing with her.
She doesn't have a filter either.
Monique is
right.
a
But Monique's
female
not
Cat
like a
Williams.
Kanye.
She told the truth and nothing but the truth and how she felt. That's
How
it.
she felt. But then there's her truth, their truth, and then there is the truth. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is this. I don't I'm not going to complain about anything I get into. If I get the short end of the stick, all right, cool. But I got you next time. I'm going to do the best job there is. I'll get you next time. I'm not even in a bad way, but you're going to come back. Because if I do that great of a role,
Right.
or whatever I do, you're going to come back.
Right.
And when you come back,
I'm attacked.
that's when I'm going to hit you in the head. I'm going to make you pay for the last one, too.
Right. Like Jay-Z said.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Or
Don't complain. Because now you put yourself in a space where other people are going to be like, I don't even know if I want to be in a situation like that where she's going to be talking about me,
Right.
saying that I ain't pay her enough or whatever the case may be. You know, I'm not, look.
Wasn't she talking about Oprah specifically?
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I don't know if she said
Oprah's-
Oprah. She said that Movies and The Color Purple.
But did y'all
So
see the-
indirectly, you are talking about Oprah because
And
it was
did y'all
her.
see the video when it was like Oprah and Taraji standing next to each other, and you could just see their
Wow.
body language?
Yeah,
and the way that they was trying
the body
to,
language was crazy. The body language was crazy. I look, man. You got to know your place in life, man. You got to know your position in life. Play your position until you could really play your position. If you understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You play your position.
Right.
So, because sometimes you might be a pawn. Next day you might be a rook or a bishop.
Right. Move up.
And then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then a knight, then a queen, then the king. But you got to play your position. Complaining ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Right.
That's just gonna get people to put you over here like, hey, put them over there. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
But she felt like she was harboring, like she was keeping that inside, and that was the right time and the place for her to get that out.
right before a movie.
That's how she felt.
I mean, you could do whatever you want.
And it ruffled the little feathers, and something gonna happen behind this. Whether it's
I mean, I don't know. I mean, hopefully, you know, it works in her favor. But I just feel like
Yeah, hopefully we don't see Taraji going crazy.
Taraji movie coming out, come find me, right?
We were like, Taraji done lost her
That's
mind.
like you having a boyfriend, right? And then you see your boyfriend's not happy on Instagram. He's just talking about you or his relationship that he's in right now on Instagram. And that's how you find out. How would you feel?
I would feel very
Betrayed?
disrespected.
Yeah,
Because I'm around you all the time.
exactly.
You just say that. But we don't know nothing. We really behind this. We don't know nothing.
No, I don't know anything.
You don't know
But
nothing.
what I do know is she signed a contract. Right? She signed a contract.
Yeah.
She signed a contract.
So that's right then and there. You signed a contract, so you agreed to the terms. Whether you like them or not, you agreed to the terms.
I
Don't cry over something that you agreed to at the beginning. Just like with Monique, she agreed to the terms. And then you're gonna, fall back. You don't want to promote. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that.
Like they had a side. They had another. It was something else that we just don't know about. I don't think Taraji would do that without her having a real reason to do that. Like she probably had a little side conversation somewhere else, and I don't know. I just don't think that she's gonna do.
So
that.
tell me this: you think Oprah Winfrey hasn't dealt with contracts way more than Taraji?
Her entire life.
And you don't think that she has gone through situations where if I had a contract signed, that I wouldn't have to go through this numerous times? So you're telling me that she would just verbally tell Taraji, oh, well, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to do that, without having a contract?
Yeah, no, that's Oprah Winfrey.
Come on, we're talking Oprah Winfrey. I'm not saying she's squeaky clean.
No, but I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is,
she's
business-wise,
to know.
that woman signed that contract.
Right. She's gonna know enough to know that the business needs to be straight.
Yeah, let's handle this business.
And that's it.
Let's handle this business.
There's no what it might have been or what.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna have what do you call that? Where you can't speak about anything.
NDA.
Yeah, you're gonna have non-disclosures with all the actors now. You can't talk about this movie. You can't talk about anything for the next 30 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or don't even sign up. You get
Yeah.
it in your contract.
Because once you start running your mouth, we spent millions of dollars on this movie. You could have deterred 100,000 people from seeing the movie.
Right.
Do you think Oprah for the people or for the money?
I think she's for the people. I think it's easy for a person to judge Oprah because they don't have money like Oprah. Oprah been rich for a long time. And there's a lot of people who've been broke for a long time. So when you see a person like Oprah and you don't understand the level that she's on, then you got to make up something. You got to make up little mysterious stories about Oprah, Illuminati, and all this other craziness. She's just a regular woman that's very smart and very ambitious. When people are not on your level, you make up stories to bring them down to your level. And everyone does it. We love you when you climb, when the road is up there and the climb. We love you in your journey when you're going up to the top. But once you get to the top and you do one thing wrong, look at Will Smith.
Yeah, there's nothing to one thing.
One thing wrong. Now is, oh, something's wrong. I always knew something was wrong with him.
Yeah, even Will Smith, it was like, oh, he lost his mind. He went crazy.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
So yeah, it was whatever was going on, you know.
Why would you ask it's open for the people?
Huh?
Why would you ask it's open for the
To be
people?
honest, I'm on live and some of my people was asking questions so they can hear what's going
People
on.
don't be trusting Oprah.
Oprah's for the people. Oprah's for the people. You don't know. Look, I remember 50, right? When he before he got on, I used to go to the studio with Jam Master Jay and Fifth. Then 50 got his first deal. And 50, huh?
With JMJ.
That was when he was with JMJ. I'm talking about with Columbia. And he was telling me, hopefully I can get Jada. 50's a very humble dude, but he understands his position in life. He's a very humble guy. So he's like, hopefully I can get Jada on this track, boom, boom, boom. And we was at Sony Studios. Sony Studios. So we time goes on, boom. He gets shot. Then he gets signed to Shady Aftermath. Then he blows up. I don't see 50 for like 6 or 7 years.
Right.
Maybe, about 6 years.
He was just grinding.
I see him on the red carpet. Now, this is a time when he was still having this beef, rolling around with the vest. And I saw him on the red carpet. I was like, yo, Fifth, what's up? And he said, yo, what up? He kept on going. He was walking, tunnel vision. I'm like, oh, wow. I could have took it the wrong way, like, oh, he acting like he don't know me. Right. But I understood that the climate was kind of crazy at the time, right. And he was focused on getting away. Yeah, he was on the move. Yeah. So then I seen him another time. And he was coming out. I was with Luda. We going in, he's coming out. And I see him like, yo, Fifth. And he didn't hear me. So I went to knock on the window. Yo, it's me, Suge. His bodyguard said, yo, my man, back up. So I said, nah, just tell him it's Suge. He said, yo, my man. He was like, back up. I know he's gonna try to knock me out.
Why he was took the deep breath, bro? Like he was about to take you.
Yeah, he's gonna try to knock me out. The next time I knocked on that window, he's gonna try to knock me out. So I backed up. So then I saw him 4 years later. And I had a group, and I'm sitting next to him and Flex, and he's talking to Flex, and he's talking to the group. And he's telling the group, yo, if your manager don't got no money, I'm telling you, you don't need to mess with him. Now, I got a little bit of paper, right. But I don't got money like Fifth. So I'm like, oh, he gonna take my group.
Right.
This dude's gonna steal my group. So I told my boy Light, I said, yo, Light, I think Fifth gonna take the group, man. He gonna take the group from me. I said, damn, I'm messed up. Right. So then Light, I didn't know Light was gonna tell him. Light told him.
Right.
So I saw him 2 weeks later. He comes in the dressing room. He said, yo, Suge, why you didn't tell me it was you? Blah, 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 blah. He's barking on me, telling me why I didn't tell him it was me.
How was I going to tell you?
Yo, but, I was kind of like, I didn't want to, So my point is this. The bigger and bigger and bigger a person get, you feel like you don't know them. Mm-hmm. But they ain't changing.
Yeah. Right.
You think they're changing.
They remember you.
Yeah. You think they're changing. Because they're getting so big and they're out of the circle that you're used to them being in. So you want to bring them back down to reality, your reality. But they're not living in your reality anymore.
And people never second guess. Like, they're trying to figure things out too.
That's true.
They're trying to figure it all out too. They're soaking it all up. They look like they in it for real, but
Yeah.
they're still, you know, virgins to the shit and trying to figure it all out because they have no clue. But they just, you know, enjoying it while they can.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that makes, you know.
Yeah. Just like you go to work every day, what they do is a job too. So they're constantly moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate when people do that though, man. People always got to label a person like, oh, they bugging or they're
or
crazy
she mean, or
yeah,
she
she
got
this
an
or she
attitude,
that.
like,
you don't know
please.
what's going on in
Don't
their
know
head at
what's
the
going
moment.
on. And the right person to make me smile.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
That's true.
That's a fact.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of times when I see Brian
Who is that?
Savage, my bad,
Ooh,
Savage.
I didn't even know who that was. I'm like,
I
who
know.
that?
When I see
I never
Savage,
knew that.
when I see Savage in Soho, he act like, you know what I'm saying, he don't know me.
Hollywood.
What?
Ooh,
Oh, my
Hollywood
God.
in New York City.
He had
on
this-
us.
He had
That's
this little
crazy,
diner,
bro.
not a diner, little bistro across the street from where he was at. Man, he used to sit there, little tea, stirring his little tea. He act like he knew.
Now you laying the fire.
Get him.
I never act like I never knew you ever.
Yes,
I
he
can
did.
see it. I
Yes,
can
he
see
did.
it a little bit.
Yes,
You just
yes.
tunnel vision, not
Yes.
looking to the
I
side.
said,
just looking
yo, B, it's
straight.
me. Yo, Sav, it's me.
That's not lying. He's lying.
So you weren't at the bistro going like this with your tea.
I might have
Let
been.
me see what he was doing. What he was doing. Do it again.
He's like this,
I might have been.
and he had his leg like this.
I might have been. I might have been. But. I might have been. But when I saw you, I'm like, oh, it's Mike. You want some tea? You want some tea too?
Hello there, governor.
Yeah.
Tea time.
Nah, man, but I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I could have
look,
just talked to my therapist and I was like,
Right, that part.
Makes sense.
You got one.
yo, that's real
Give me
stuff,
another
man.
one. Like I said.
Yo, you know what? I look at a lot of, Oprah has a show.
Right.
Oprah has a show called, man, I forgot the name of the show. Well, basically, people get up there and they really speak about their issues.
Right.
It's sort of like therapy.
Okay, I never saw that.
And
show.
I seen 50 up there. I seen Will. I seen The Rock. I seen a lot of people up there, and a lot of them said, "Listen, I had to go see." Jay-Z even said he had to go to therapy.
Right,
a lot of people-
people think it's like a taboo thing. They're like, oh, therapy. Like back in the day, imagine you trying to tell like an older person, yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to therapy. They were like, oh no, you just need your ass whipped.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
It's no therapy. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, oh, so you soft? You need to go. You need to go talk to somebody. You gotta go talk to them books.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's old.
So, right. So now, like things have changed a lot. Like so now, people can really,
But sometimes you don't have all the answers, and the people that you're around don't have all the answers.
Sway, you ain't got the answers.
That's true. That's true.
I feel like you got all the answers for you.
No, you don't.
Well, do you?
For you, like in
100%
that
you
present moment, like you know what you need. Like you only.
If you're honest with yourself.
Yeah,
But a lot of people lie to themselves.
that's true.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. It's everybody else. So do you have the answers?
Right, I don't have a problem.
You might think that
Even
you don't
if
have
do something
anything.
foul, I did something foul.
What if somebody say out loud to you? What if
they
somebody
made me do it?
What if somebody
It's
say
not on
out
yourself.
loud
You're like,
to you?
I did this because of them.
Yeah.
What
you say?
I feel like people would say out loud to others, like, I got all the answers, but then go in a room or go somewhere where nobody could see and do something totally different.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying.
They don't want you to see that they don't have all the answers.
But that's what we were speaking about before. I said, yo, you go in the mirror every day.
And you know
And
what you need to fix.
Come
You
on.
know.
You know
come
the
on.
problem.
Right.
You
Some
know.
people are so like naive to
Yeah,
themselves.
but even sometimes you can't
Like-
get to the bottom of it by yourself. You might
It's
know the
crazy.
problem. You might know you got a problem, even why you got a problem.
But that's why you need therapy.
Therapy, because people need to
Exactly.
understand that you're not the only one. Because
Right.
people are afraid to be like they just feel like they're a target, or they just feel like the spotlight is on them, so
Yeah.
nobody else can see anybody else's flaws. Like we all be going through the
Exactly.
same shit,
But
and we
even
just
Yeah.
nobody's talking about it. But imagine if everybody came in the room and started talking,
Right.
and we'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
going through the same thing."
Yeah.
yeah. Even
Yeah.
a
Like
lot of
for
celebrities,
real.
like,
I think
It's
nobody.
crazy.
I think
We
no
should
one wants to
start
show
something like that.
vulnerability.
No, for real.
right.
They're
That's
scared
what
to be
these
vulnerable.
days, like,
They're scared to seem like they
everyone's
weak.
tough.
They
Yeah.
scared they're afraid to feel like, I got a little weak bone or whatever.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
everybody
man.
has their weak
I'm
points.
tough and I'm weak.
Everybody
I'm
got their-
tough on the exterior, but soft as hell in the middle. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
everybody got their weak points. From you know what I'm saying? It
I
be
ain't
like
gonna
that.
lie.
You look. Nobody's rock solid.
Nobody.
I've seen some of the toughest. I'm talking about the toughest guys. When their mama pass away, they go crazy.
Right.
I'm talking about bugged out. Like the toughest guys you see on the street when their
I
mama
know
pass,
few of them.
they just lose it.
I know dudes like that can't even be around me and my mother because it's gonna just
Yeah,
it's
triggers
gonna
triggers something.
trigger something. Like
Yeah.
they can't even be around family functions.
Yeah.
Like they can't be around. They can't come over for Thanksgiving because their mother is not here. Like
I know.
stuff like
I know
that.
one
That
of
shit is crazy.
one of the guys I know. His mom's passed away. He became an alcoholic.
Right.
He's been an alcoholic for
drink away the
years
pain.
now.
Yeah,
He
try to
just
drink the pain away.
yeah.
It's crazy.
God
you
bless
know.
the dead. That's how my stepfather passed away last July.
Wow. Sorry.
Alcohol.
Lost.
Just
Yeah, it's crazy.
You
drinking and just that's some people that's their therapist.
But
For
that's
some people.
that's only that's like a temporary fix.
Right.
Because as soon as you sober up,
everything
it's right back.
come right back.
You gotta
But
get it
those
out.
are people that's not they're not able to be vulnerable. They're not.
Yeah,
They're not.
even-
They won't even allow themselves to be in that. Just be weak. It's okay to be weak sometime. Like it's okay.
But will a
to
woman,
be.
for a man, from a man's perspective, with a woman, if you got a good woman, you can
gonna
talk to
allow
her.
you to be.
Yeah,
the
she gonna
cry
allow.
on her shoulder
She knows.
once
She
every,
knows the strong side of you, and she knows the weak side of you. She's gonna help patch you up and
Yeah.
build you back up.
But like you said,
But
finish
some
that
women,
statement you was about to say.
What?
Because I know what you was about to say. Keep going.
but some women, they'll be like, "Nigga, you acting like a bitch,"
Nah,
you know.
Now, you
And
Definitely
you
wasn't
ain't
my mother.
crying. What you ain't crying for? You know what I'm saying? I ain't, And now it's like, you know what? All right, I'm shutting down. I gotta harbor this. I gotta hold on to this
right. You gotta tuck it.
because you don't allow me to vent and figure things out.
Right, you gotta tuck it. Even a lot of celebrities, they go in the hospital and be like, "Oh, I'm suffering from exhaustion." A lot of times, it don't be their body. Like they go to
Mental.
the hospital and they act like it's like, "Oh, I got so
Yeah.
tired from performing."
Yeah.
Like,
It's
they
their
have
head.
like mental breakdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like mental breakdowns. They got to go in the hospital. Like, trust me, no matter what hospital it is, they got a psychiatrist coming down talking to them. They,
Some people need
they
that
getting
IV,
therapy. Right.
that IV to bring them back to life.
Right.
Because
And a lot
once you
of
get
times
an
they don't
IV,
know
once you go to the hospital and get an IV, it just feel like, all right, I'm back. Like it's like a fix.
Yo, I think you should. I think any celebrity, they should they need time to decompress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave their phone. Leave their phone
Whole
wherever
week.
it's at.
They need a whole week out.
Turn
the
their
month.
damn phone off, go away, and don't do nothing. I'm talking about nothing. Sit back and relax and do nothing. No phone, no internet, no nothing. Go to an island where you don't get any
I'm
internet.
I'm not gonna lie. So when I go on vacation, I like to go on vacation. I don't like to go on vacation and do excursions.
I don't do that
I
either.
don't want to go on vacation.
I hate
man.
doing excursions.
We
I lay out on the beach. I swear I'll be out on the beach.
What do you call it? Zip lining and
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that.
Chill.
I'm not doing none of
stuff
that.
like that.
Huh?
I like stuff like that. I like to swim with the dolphins and stuff.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, yeah. You do that.
I've done it.
I'm not doing none of
To
that.
get my mentality right. I just want to, like you said, I want to go lay on the beach.
Yeah.
Relax and
Just
think.
chill.
But the whole idea, think of the word vacation. You're going to vacate from your everyday life. You're ripping and running every day. Then you're going to go on vacation to rip and run on excursions and
To
field
figure out
trips.
how they do
We
stuff in their
ziplining
country.
at 9 a.m. Then we riding ATVs at
Yeah.
11 a.m.
We gotta-
Yo, no, for real.
Yeah.
Vacation, you're not
That's
supposed to
stressful.
do
I'm trying to
nothing.
go
That's
to-
true, though.
Yo, I don't want to
You're
do
not supposed to
nothing.
be doing
I'm tired.
nothing.
Like,
trying
I'm
to go get
tired.
my mind right and relax. Not
Yeah.
to
Like, this is what I do every day,
have
just
more
a different
stuff
way.
on my
Like,
agenda.
All I want to do is get massages.
Right.
I want to drink
like a
some,
manual
get
lesson
some
or
drinks.
what kind of drinks you want? Please tell me what kind of drinks you get on vacation. Please
Some
tell
Kool-Aid,
me.
some Kool-Aid.
I want to
Virgin
know. I'll
pina
put the
coladas,
camera on
you
you
get
because I want to know what.
some cucumber water.
drinks.
Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
some
Like,
Kool-Aid, some
please,
cucumber
I
water.
could make you that every day if you want.
Listen,
that
I'm
while
just
you
being
cut
real.
hair.
I don't drink alcohol.
Oh, please.
But
You on
I'm on the
vacation,
beach,
you supposed to get a
and
little
they bring me,
buzz.
bring me some lemonade, some whatever, depending on the specialty they have that's non-alcoholic.
We got Don Julio sponsoring us on the table, and you say you don't drink alcohol.
Well, it's
Somebody
true
said
though.
I work too much. I don't work too much. You don't pay for nothing, so how do I work? I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all.
Yo, but it's real though. I mean, you need time to decompress because
I do.
mentally you always on the run. You always on the run, always on the
That's
run.
true.
And if you don't have time to decompress, you're gonna burn out.
Right.
It's easy to burn out.
It is. But you know what that comes down to?
What?
The price of fame.
It is the price of fame, baby.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me
the
tell you
price of
something.
fame.
It's the price of fame.
Yeah, good, bad, and ugly. It's the
Good,
price
bad,
of fame.
and
The
ugly.
fashion, art, the music, the entertainment. We'll see you guys next time.
One.
Yeah, see you next week.